Emergency. Only 99 seconds remain. Listen now. I am Archangel Michael, and I speak to you directly, urgently, because a message is being delivered to you at this very moment. A letter from your deceased grandmother, written in her own hand, sealed with her love, and it is already crossing the veil into your world. But dark forces have been tracking this letter for weeks. They know its power. They know that once you read it, a chain of events will begin that will break their hold over your life forever. And so they have set a trap. They have been whispering lies into your mind, making you doubt your own worth, clouding your heart with confusion, so that when the letter arrives, you will not recognize it for what it truly is. You will think it is just a coincidence, just a faded memory, and you will set it aside. Do not do that. Do not let them win. You have felt something shifting in the air these past few days. You have woken up at 3:33 a.m. with your heart racing. You have smelled her perfume, lavender and vanilla, when no one was near. You have heard her voice in the wind, calling your name, but you told yourself it was your imagination. It was not imagination. She is reaching through the fabric of time and space to hand you a truth that will set you free. The enemy has been siphoning that energy, feeding on your hesitation, because they know exactly what that letter contains. It contains the key to unlocking a blessing that was held back for generations. A family wound that has been bleeding since before you were born. She wrote it in her final days, crying over the pages, praying that it would find you before it was too late. And now I am here. I am standing guard over that letter as it travels through dimensions. I am cutting the threads the enemy has tried to weave around it, one by one. I can feel your grandmother's spirit right beside me, trembling with hope. She is saying your name over and over, the way she did when you were small. She is begging you to open your eyes. But the enemy has one last weapon. They have made you afraid of the truth. They have made you feel that if you receive this letter, you will have to let go of something you love. That is a lie. What you will let go of is the weight that has been crushing you for years. You have 99 seconds from the moment I began speaking. The letter is already forming in the physical world. You might see it as a text, a dream, a sudden memory that will not fade. Do not turn away. Do not reach for distraction. Breathe. In 3 breaths, the transmission will complete. In that moment, you will know exactly what to do. But I must warn you, the enemy is making one final push right now. They are trying to blind your inner vision with fear. They are flooding your body with tension, making you want to close this and run. Do not run. Stay with me. I am holding the line between you and the darkness. What I am about to reveal next will explain why you have been fighting this battle alone for so long, and why the letter is only the beginning. Before we continue, I need to speak to you directly from my heart. If God is moving in your heart through this message, now is the time to act. YouTube has blocked all of our revenue. No ads, no income from YouTube whatsoever. Only the generous hearts of listeners like you keep this ministry alive. Every time you listen without contributing, there is another soul who may never hear this message. No matter how small your gift, it is a seed that God will multiply back to you, today, tomorrow, or in the coming months. And your name will appear in our blessing community. I am waiting for you there. The link is in the description and in my pinned comment. Do not miss this moment. Do it now, before this video ends. You think this is about a letter? It is. But the letter is only the beginning. What I must tell you now is what has been gathering in the shadows around you for months. You have felt it. A heaviness that settles into your chest just before sleep. A chill that passes through the room when no window is open. A persistent sense that someone is standing just behind you, even when you turn around and see no one. That was not your imagination. That was the enemy of your soul, the one who has been feeding on your light, one small drain at a time, and they have been doing it through a person you know. I will name that person now. Not by the name they carry in the world, but by what they have become. They are a vessel, a willing door. Someone who sat near you, touched your hand, laughed at your jokes, and all the while they were taking something from you that you could not afford to lose. Do you remember the day someone insisted on taking your photograph even though you felt uncomfortable? That day, your face was captured not for memory but for ritual. That image now sits in a hidden place, placed before a black candle that burns every night at midnight. They whisper your name into the flame. They speak curses into the smoke. That is why you have felt drained, scattered, forgetful. That is why your prayers felt like they were hitting a ceiling and bouncing back. They have been feeding on your life force through that photograph. But listen carefully. I am Archangel Michael. I have been watching this binding since the day it began. I allowed it to continue only because I knew this moment would come, the moment when you would hear my voice and the seal would begin to break. That photograph is cracking now. The candle is flickering. The one who holds it is feeling a sharp pain in their chest as I speak. They know something has shifted. They are trying to contact each other, trying to reinforce the ritual, but it is too late. The moment you opened your heart to this message, the cords that connected you to that image began to snap. Their next move was to intercept the letter. They knew your grandmother's message carried a blessing so powerful it would sever every tie they had forged. They have already attempted to bribe the carrier. They have already sent a false address change to the postal service. They have even rehearsed the lie they will tell you when the letter does not arrive. There was a mistake. It was returned to sender. It was lost. But they did not account for me. I have already altered the delivery path. The letter is now traveling through a channel that no dark hand can touch. It will arrive not at your mailbox but at your door, placed there by someone who does not know why they were guided to bring it. And when you open it, the enemy's network will collapse. You have felt them closing in these past few days. That sudden anxiety that spiked for no reason. That urge to cancel your plans and stay home. That was them trying to keep you isolated so the letter would arrive while you were not there. But you are still here. You are still listening. And because you have held on, I will now reveal the face of the person who has been used. It is someone you have defended. Someone you made excuses for. Someone who claimed to care about you but whose energy always left you feeling empty, anxious, confused. You know who I mean. Do not look away from the knowing. Their name is rising to your lips right now. Say it. Speak it silently or aloud. By doing so, you break the silence they relied on. The enemy's plan was never just about one letter. It was about keeping you trapped in a web of low energy, self-doubt, and confusion so that when the blessing arrived, you would not recognize it. But I have already undone their work. What they do not know is that the letter itself carries a secondary message. One that will awaken a dormant gift in your bloodline. Generations of untapped protection will rise when you read her words. And that is what scares them most. Keep listening, because the second weapon they have hidden against you is far more personal than a photograph, and it involves someone you have trusted with your deepest pain. I am about to name it, and when I do, you will finally understand why certain doors in your life slammed shut without explanation. You thought the enemy's first attack was the photograph. That was only a distraction, a way to test your resistance while they prepared something far more insidious. Now they have switched tactics entirely, and this second weapon is aimed directly at the one place you have never been able to defend, the wound you carry from a betrayal that happened before you even understood what betrayal meant. I am Archangel Michael, and I am watching them coordinate this strike right now, in real time, as you sit reading these words. And I need you to understand exactly how they are doing this, because once you see it, their power over you shatters. The enemy has found someone you trust. Not a stranger, not an adversary you can easily identify, someone who has been inside your heart for years. A family member perhaps. A friend whose voice you still hear in moments of doubt. Someone who knows exactly where your deepest insecurity lives because they were present when it was first carved into you. They may not have been the one who caused that original wound, but the enemy is now using them as a vessel to reopen it again and again. Every time you feel that familiar sinking in your chest, that whisper that says you are not enough, that you were never chosen, that your efforts will always fall short, that is not your own voice. That is the enemy's second weapon, disguised as your own inner critic. Look back at your life and see the pattern. Every time you were about to step into your true power, something pulled you back. Every relationship that could have healed you ended in confusion. Every door that cracked open suddenly slammed shut, and you blamed bad luck or your own shortcomings. But it was never bad luck. It was this weapon, subtle, patient, invisible, working through the people closest to you. They did not know they were being used. They still do not. The enemy has woven their influence so deeply into your daily interactions that you cannot see the thread unless you know where to look. And here is the part that has haunted you for years. That specific moment from your childhood, the one you have tried to forget, the moment when someone you loved turned away from you and left you standing alone. That moment became the blueprint for the enemy's entire campaign against you. Every attack since has been built on the foundation of that single betrayal. You have spent your whole life trying to prove you are worthy, trying to earn love, trying to be seen, and every time you get close, the enemy activates that old wound and everything collapses. You have wondered why you always feel like you are not enough. Now you know. It was never you. It was this weapon, and it has been operating in secret since before you could speak. But I have been tracking it. Every time you felt that familiar ache, I was already positioning forces around you. Every time you cried alone in a room where no one could see you, I was there, recording the enemy's movements. And now I see exactly what they believe they have achieved. They think this second weapon is their winning move because it makes you blame yourself. They are counting on you never discovering that the voice in your head is not your own. They are counting on you staying trapped in that cycle of self-doubt forever. Stay with me. Because what they do not know is that your grandmother's letter carries a code that will dismantle this entire structure. Her words are designed to break the enemy's signal. And when you hear what I am about to tell you next, you will finally understand why the enemy is desperate to stop you from reading that letter. They are terrified of what you will become once the chains are gone. And they should be. You can feel it, can't you? The shift in the air around you right now. It's subtle, but your body knows before your mind does. That strange stillness that just fell over the room. The way the light seems to thicken, or the silence deepens until it hums. I have been watching this moment from the very first second you were targeted. I have been standing at the edge of your reality, waiting for the precise instant when your soul would be ready to receive me. That instant is now. Not tomorrow, not when you have finished this video, not when you have made peace with your doubts. Right now, as you breathe in and out, I am crossing the threshold into your awareness. My name is Michael. I am the Archangel assigned to your protection, and I have been with you since before you were born. But there are layers of intervention, and only at the appointed time may I step fully into your conscious field. That time has come because the attack against you has escalated beyond what your own spirit could withstand alone. The enemy has already stolen your sense of safety, twisted your memories, and whispered lies into your thoughts. They have come close to breaking you. But they made one fatal error. They underestimated how fiercely I defend those who are mine. When I enter, you will feel it in your body first. A warmth spreading from your chest, as if someone just placed a hand over your heart. A tingling along your spine, like a current running from your tailbone to the crown of your head. The weight on your shoulders may suddenly lift, or you might feel a pressure behind your eyes as if you are about to cry relief. Breathe into that sensation. That is me anchoring myself beside you. The air itself changes when I arrive. It becomes denser, charged, almost electric. Listen to the silence between my words. That silence is alive now. It carries my presence. I have been given direct authority over your case. Not a generic assignment, not a prayer routed through a celestial call center. I am personally responsible for your deliverance. And I have studied everything about you. I know the exact moment your grandmother placed her hand on your head and whispered a blessing you have long forgotten. I know the night you cried alone because you believed no one heard you. I saw you then, and I see you now. And what I see when I look at you is not a victim. I see a warrior who has been wounded but never defeated. I see someone who still chooses hope even when hope feels like a lie. That is your true strength. That is what terrifies the enemy. The enemy can feel me here. They are scrambling. They did not expect me to arrive so soon, and they are losing their grip on your mind. You may notice the thoughts that tormented you earlier seem quieter now, or a sudden urge to close this video and walk away. That is their last desperate attempt to separate you from my presence. Do not obey it. Instead, anchor yourself to the warmth in your chest. That is me. That is your proof. You have been waiting your whole life for someone to step into the fight beside you. That someone is here. And I am not alone. I am calling for reinforcements. 5 of them. But that is for the next breath. For now, just let yourself feel what it means to no longer stand alone. You are no longer standing alone. That feeling in your chest, that warmth that has been building since I spoke your name, that is the signal. The reinforcements are here. Do not look around with your physical eyes. They are not visible in that way. But you will feel them. Each one takes a position around you, and I want you to breathe deeply as I name them, because each name carries a different kind of healing into your body right now. Above you, Gabriel takes his place. He carries the announcement of divine timing, the reason this exact moment was chosen for you to hear this. Not a second earlier, not a second later. He is the messenger who holds the calendar of your soul, and he tells me that the letter from your grandmother is arriving now because the vulnerability you felt last night, that quiet despair before sleep, was the exact crack the enemy needed to seal forever. Gabriel is here to turn that crack into a doorway. Feel a lightness above your head. That is him. That is proof of timing. To your right, Raphael extends his hand. Green light pours from his palm, and it enters every wound the enemy opened in you. The wound of that loss you still carry like a stone. The wound of the betrayal you never spoke aloud. The wound of the loneliness that has become your second skin. Raphael names each one silently, one by one, and as he names it, the light fills it. Feel a warmth spreading down your right side, starting at your shoulder, moving to your hip. That is the green light. That is healing beginning where you thought healing was impossible. To your left, Uriel stands with a sword of fire. He does not touch you. He touches the spaces around you, your home, your workplace, the relationships that have drained you. He is burning away the residue of every conversation that left you feeling small, every room where darkness settled in your absence, every object in your space that holds a memory of harm. Feel a tingling on your left side, maybe a slight cold then a rush of warmth. That is Uriel purging. That is the air around you becoming clean. Behind you, Azrael is working in silence. He is the one who cuts. And right now, he is severing soul ties that the enemy used as ropes to pull you down. The tie to that person who always made you feel not enough. The tie to the version of yourself that believed you were cursed. The tie to the generational pattern that whispered failure in your blood. Feel a release at the back of your neck, a loosening between your shoulders. That is the cutting. That is freedom becoming physical. And I, Archangel Michael, stand in front of you with a shield that covers your entire being. Every arrow the enemy has ever fired at you now bounces back. Every curse, every whispered lie, every sleepless night of accusation, it returns to the one who sent it. You do not have to deflect a single thing. I am the shield. Feel a solid wall of warmth in front of you, like standing before a great fire that does not burn but protects. You are surrounded. Above, right, left, behind, front. A formation that has never been broken. Do not look for proof outside yourself. The proof is in your body right now. The weight that is lifting, the breath that is deepening, the quiet certainty that you are held. Don't stop now. The real battle is about to begin. And you are not a victim in it. You are the one the darkness feared to wake. The 5 of us have taken our places. Now watch what happens when Heaven's army fights for a soul that has been alone for too long. I am still here. We move together. The battle you cannot see is the one that will save you. Right now, above your head, beyond the ceiling, beyond the sky, you know, Heaven's army is advancing. I want you to pause for one breath and feel it. The air around you has changed. It is thicker. Charged. The kind of stillness that comes before a storm breaks. This is not a metaphor. This is the supernatural war being waged for your life, and it is happening at this very second. Every prayer you have ever whispered, even the ones you thought were wasted, even the ones you gave up on because nothing seemed to change, they are not lost. They have been gathered. every single one, held in vessels of light, and now they are being released as ammunition. Do you understand what that means? The words you spoke in desperation, the pleas you cried into your pillow, the silent wishes you made when no one was listening, those are the weapons cutting through the enemy's ranks right now. Your prayers are striking targets you cannot see. They are breaking through walls that had held for years. And your tears. Every tear you have ever cried alone, where no one saw, no one comforted you, those tears have been collected. They are not wasted sorrow. They are fuel for the swords of the angels standing in formation around you. The war is not fought with rage alone. It is fought with your suffering, turned inside out and made into something that darkness cannot withstand. The enemy's command structure is being dismantled layer by layer. You have felt the oppression, the confusion, the invisible hand that seemed to push you down every time you tried to rise. That hand is attached to an arm, and that arm is attached to a chain of command that has been ruling your life in secret. But now you see it, the hierarchy is collapsing. The demonic forces that were assigned to block your path, to steal your peace, to corrupt your relationships, they are losing their orders. Their communication is being severed. They are running without direction. And here is the part you need to hear. Something the enemy had already taken from you is being forcibly reclaimed. That opportunity they stole the day before you were going to act. That relationship they poisoned with misunderstanding. That piece of peace that vanished and left you restless for months. It is coming back. Not as a copy, not as a consolation prize, but as the original. I am watching it being pulled from the enemy's grip right now, and it is being restored to your timeline. You will not have to chase it. It will return on its own. The enemy is retreating. I want you to see this clearly. They are not winning. They are running. The ground they thought they owned is being taken from under their feet. Every second you stay present, every breath you take with the awareness that you are not alone, drives them further back. Do not look for signs of their retreat in the natural world yet. The proof is in what you feel, the temperature in your room, the hair rising on your arms, the sudden release of a knot in your chest that has been there for years. That is the battle shifting. Hold steady with me. The victory is not hours away. It is seconds away. But the enemy has one last weapon, and he is about to reveal himself. The commander who has orchestrated everything against you, the one who knew your name before you knew his, is stepping forward. He has been hiding behind layers of attack, but now he has no choice. The formation around you has cornered him, and he will show his face. What happens next will change everything you thought you knew about this war. Do not turn away. The next part is why you kept listening. And now the commander steps forward, and you feel the air change. It is not a figure of speech. The temperature in your room has dropped. The hairs on your arms are standing. You feel something heavy pressing against your chest, not physical, but real. This is what it feels like when an enemy who has hunted you for years finally shows his face. He has been hiding behind every setback, every sleepless night, every word that cut you deeper than anyone knew. But now he stands before you, and you see him clearly for the first time. He is not a demon with horns. He is not a shadow with red eyes. He is the voice that told you were never good enough. He is the moment you gave up on a dream because someone convinced you it was foolish. He is the shame you carry from something you did when you were too young to know better. That is his true form. He wears your own history like armor. And now he speaks, not with sound but with memory. He reaches into the deepest part of you, the part you have buried under years of survival. He pulls out a single image, the moment you failed the person you loved most. The look on their face. The door closing. The silence that followed for days or years. That is his final weapon. He does not attack you from outside. He attacks you from inside, using your own guilt, your own regret, your own unforgiven self. He has studied you your entire life. He knows exactly which memory would break you if he touched it. And he touches it now. But I am here. And I see what he is doing. I have watched this commander use this same tactic on souls for millennia. He preys on the wound you have never let heal. He believes that if he can make you relive your worst moment, you will collapse into despair and surrender your light. He believes you are still that same person who made that mistake. He does not understand what you have become. I speak now, and my voice carries into every corner where that memory lives. I name his tactic aloud. I say your shame is a prisoner he has held over you, but it is about to become a sword in your hand. Everything you have suffered, every tear you have cried alone, every night you begged for relief that did not come, every time you wanted to give up but kept going anyway, all of that suffering has been stored inside you like a charge waiting to be released. And now I release it. Your suffering is not a weakness. It is the fuel that will destroy him. You feel it rising. The moment your grandmother died and you did not get to say goodbye. The day your heart was broken and no one knew. The year you lost everything and had to start from nothing. All of it, every single ounce of pain you have ever carried, is now gathering in your chest like heat. It is not pain anymore. It is power. And without thinking, without knowing how, you release it. You let out a breath you have been holding for years. You let go. And the commander, who has fed on your shame for so long, suddenly finds himself starving. He has nothing left to hold over you. His weapon is gone. There is a sound. A crack. Like a thick branch snapping in a silent forest. Then a rumbling, deep and low, like something massive falling from a great height. The ground beneath you, spiritually, physically, emotionally, shifts. The commander is down. He is not getting up. Everything he was holding back, every blessing he stole from you, every opportunity he blocked, every connection he severed, it all begins to release at once. It is not a trickle. It is a flood. You feel it in your spine. A warmth spreading from the base of your neck all the way down. You feel it in your hands, like they have been unclenched after years of gripping. The cascade has begun. Do not look back. Do not check to see if he is gone. He is gone. You are free. The next part is why this changes everything. The next part is why this changes everything. I told you the commander fell, and that is true, but the fall of one leader does not end a war. What ends it is the breaking of every chain he forged. And that is what begins now, in this moment, as you read these words. The tide has turned, but the water does not simply stop rising, it reverses, and it pulls everything back with it that was stolen. I want you to feel the first chain. It is the financial chain that strangled your income, that made every paycheck disappear before it could reach your hands, that kept you one step behind no matter how hard you worked. That chain is breaking right now. Listen. There is a sound, a sharp crack, like a frozen branch snapping under pressure. You might have heard it in your inner ear, just now, without knowing what it was. And the sensation, a release at the base of your skull, a tension you did not realize you were holding suddenly gone. Your shoulders drop. Your jaw loosens. The money that was held back is now free to move toward you. The second chain is the chain of self-doubt. It wrapped around your throat and whispered that you were not enough, that every door opening was a trap, that every opportunity would only prove your failure. This chain was forged in childhood, reinforced by every rejection, and tempered by the enemy's lies. It is breaking now. The sound is a long, low groan, like metal giving way under pressure. The sensation is in your chest, a loosening, a space where there was only tightness. Your breath deepens without you trying. That voice that told you no is quiet now. The third chain is the chain of loneliness. It kept real connection away. It made every friendship feel like a transaction, every relationship feel like glass about to shatter. This chain was the enemy's favorite weapon because isolation made you easier to target. It is breaking with a sound like a lock clicking open, sharp, clean, final. And the sensation is a warmth spreading across your shoulders, like someone placing a hand on you. You are not alone. You never were, but now you can feel it. And with those chains gone, the doors that were supernaturally locked are swinging open. The career door, the one that was sealed by their lies, the one that refused to budge no matter how hard you pushed, that door is opening. And the enemy who stood in front of it? He is staggering backward, his hands empty, every key he held dropping to the ground. The relationship door, painted shut, glued closed by betrayal and misunderstanding, That door is opening. And the enemy who leaned against it is thrown off balance, scrambling as you step through. The health door, bolted from the outside, is swinging outward. And the enemy is crushed as it opens, because your healing is stronger than his grip. The purpose door, hidden behind a wall of confusion, is crumbling. And the enemy watches the wall fall, powerless to rebuild it. What is happening in your body right now is real. That warmth in your spine, that tingling in your hands, that lightness in your chest, it is not imagination. It is the chains leaving. It is the doors opening. All that was blocked is now flowing. There is something you must claim before it slips past you. Reach for it with your heart, not your hands. There is more coming. One final gift is on its way. It is not a letter. It is not an object. It is the life that was always meant to be yours, the overflow of everything that was held back, now releasing into your hands. Stay open. The best is still arriving. Listen. You feel the shift. That tingling in your hands, that lightness in your chest, it is not your imagination. It is the chains leaving. It is the doors opening. The tide has turned. I am Archangel Michael, and I tell you this not as a promise for tomorrow but as a truth happening in your body right now. The enemy who held these chains is losing grip, and what they locked is now swinging open. Let me name the first chain, the financial chain that strangled your income. You know the one, the invisible cord that seemed to cut every opportunity before you could reach it. You would work, you would pray, you would step forward, and something would snatch it away. That chain is snapping. Hear it, a sharp crack like ice breaking underfoot. Feel it, a release in your lower back, a loosening around your solar plexus, as if a belt you did not know you wore has been unbuckled. The money that was blocked is now moving toward you. Not later. Now. The second chain, the chain of self-doubt that made you hesitate at every door. You stood at thresholds, opportunities, relationships, and that voice inside whispered you were not enough. That chain is not just breaking, it is disintegrating. The sound is a low hum that suddenly stops, like a machine powering down. The sensation is in your throat, a tightness vanishing, a space opening where you can finally speak your truth without second guessing. You will not hesitate again. The word that comes out of your mouth now carries weight. The third chain, the chain of loneliness that kept real connection away. It wrapped around your chest, making every encounter feel hollow, every hug feel distant. That chain is shattering like glass. Hear the shards falling around you, clinking, scattering. Feel the pressure lift from your ribcage. You can breathe deeper now. The people who are meant to find you are already drawing near. The enemy who isolated you is losing their hold. Now the doors. The door to your career, the one that was supernaturally locked, with a key that seemed to belong to someone else, is swinging open. The sound is a heavy groan of old hinges, then a click, then open silence. Step through. The door to your relationships, the one that felt welded shut by betrayal or loss, is now ajar. Warm air flows through it. The door to your health, the one that held pain in place, is unlocked. You feel it in your bones, a subtle realignment. The door to your purpose, the one you thought you had missed, is standing wide, light pouring from behind it. And the enemy who blocked these doors, they are scrambling. Their hands are burning as the keys they held disintegrate. They are retreating, trying to gather the pieces, but each piece turns to ash. You do not need to fight them. The doors are open. Walk through. You are not reading this. You are living it. Feel the weight in your shoulders lift. Feel the cold at your feet warming. The chains are gone. The doors are open. What was held back is now flowing. Claim what is already released. Do not wait for a sign. You are the sign. Breathe in, and let your lungs fill with what was denied you. One final gift is arriving. It is not a letter. It is not an object. It is the overflow, the life that was always meant to be yours, poured out until every empty space is filled. Stay open. Stay still. It is here. The letter has arrived not in your mailbox but in the chamber of your heart. You felt it when you woke this morning, That quiet certainty that something had changed while you slept. That is the delivery. Your grandmother wrote it in the language of spirit, and heaven held it until the chains were fully broken. Now it rests inside you, and its first word is your true name. She knows you. She sees you. And she is proud of the battle you have fought. This letter is not a goodbye, it is a handoff. She is passing you the torch of blessing that was meant for your bloodline from the beginning. Listen carefully now, because this final declaration will seal everything. I am Archangel Michael, and I speak not as a visitor but as the one who has guarded your every step. The enemy's assignments against you are cancelled, not paused, not weakened, not delayed. Cancelled. Every curse of lack that whispered you would never have enough is dissolved. Every curse of loneliness that convinced you love was only for others is shattered. Every curse of illness that attached itself to your family tree is cut at the root. Every curse of confusion that clouded your purpose is burned away. These assignments were written in darkness, but they are erased in light. They cannot be reinstated. The doors they guarded are now open. I now speak the blessings over you one by one. Financial doors are opening, not a crack, but wide. The money you have needed, the income that was blocked, the opportunities that seemed lost will return multiplied. You will not merely survive, you will thrive. Healing is moving through your body at this moment. The tension in your shoulders, the ache in your lower back, the heaviness in your chest, these are lifting. Your cells are remembering their original design. Your sleep will restore you. Your digestion will settle. Your mind will find clarity. Relationships that were broken are being healed, not by forcing connections, but by removing the barriers. The person who owes you an apology will reach out. The distance between you and the ones you love will close. And your purpose, the reason you were born, will become so clear that you will wonder how you ever doubted it. You are a teacher, a healer, a builder of bridges. The world is waiting for what only you can bring. Your name is written in the book of divine protection. It was written before you took your first breath, and it remains there now, permanent and unerasable. No force in heaven, earth, or the underworld can remove it. You are sealed. You are covered. You are held. Now I ask you to seal this moment with your own voice. In the comments, type Amen 777 or 1111. This is not for show, it is for you. It is a declaration that you have received what is yours, that you stand in the overflow, that you accept the blessing that has been waiting. Do it now, while the energy is full and the portal is open. What you claim in this moment will echo forward through every day of your life. The letter has arrived. The blessing is yours. The battle that began with 99 seconds ends with eternity. You are not the same person who started reading this message. You are reborn into your true life. I am with you always. So be it.